Ooh, we have one card that just came out. Ooh, we have two cards that just came out. What do you think? Should we get a third one? We'll go ahead and pull a third one since we may be here an hour. Yes, and Gemini. Okay, Virgo, Jupiter, and Gemini. No worries about keeping that in your memory. Hello, Zella. How are you? We are going to start with a collective reading. If you would like an individual reading, feel free to interrupt me at any time. All you have to do is gift the little crown. I am doing well. The gift, the little crown gift, and I will do a short reading for you. If you would like a little bit of a longer reading, then we're doing the forest elf gift. It is like a little flowery headband thing in there. Whew. Okay, let's get started. We have Virgo 54. Prioritize your values and chip away lovingly at what you want to heal or achieve. That is the first card today. And then we have Lavender as the other one. So a lot of calming energy, a lot of purple, the color of royalty. If that means anything to anybody, if that's your favorite color, that may be important to you, as well as a 54, 54, or 9, or important numbers that may be relevant to you. So let me go ahead. Oh, clearly I looked at the wrong number. 1 second. 48. Let's go with this collective reading. We have peace of mind, serenity, and relaxation. The lavender is the ultimate symbol of serenity due to the relaxing feeling one gets when smelling the flower's beautiful aroma. Historically, lavender was used to cure all sorts of ailments ranging from GI issues to anxiety, and is still used extensively to this day in aromatherapy. It is a flower that encourages meditation, calmness, and peace of mind. So if you need calm right now, lavender may help. And actually, oh, I think she's wearing lavender in her hair as well. So cute little match there. Let's go ahead and go to 54 and see what else Spirit has to say for this topic. What is our theme right now? Ooh. On the back of this, I guess there's advertisements for other Oracle decks. I did not know that. I may have more Oracle decks for you in the future. Show up with integrity, focus on quality, and pay close attention to detail. Attend to one thing at a time, but keep showing up. Prioritize your values and chip away lovingly at what you want to heal or achieve. So, of course, you or the person you have in mind, whoever you're dealing with, may be Virgos. More than any other sign, Virgo has a subtle sensitivity to all the many factors and facets of a project or a situation, while still being able to keep an eye on practicality in the bigger picture. This is the ability you will do well to embody and draw upon now, okay? Sometimes an awareness of all details can be intimidating or overwhelming, causing an inner shutdown, a reluctance to engage, or even to begin. Hello, everyone coming in. Getting mired in detail can also make it difficult to prioritize appropriately. Thank you for the heart. This can be the secret underlying cause of burnout, the sense that you are running around all the time but not really getting anything done. This is why Virgo's constant balance and recalibration is important. Luckily, Virgo energy also has a grounded reserve of organizational wisdom upon which you can draw. So if you have been feeling overwhelmed or burnt out, take a seat, meditate, and get yourself grounded. Then assess, what do you value most? How can you put these treasured values first in your schedule? Once you know what needs to be tended to first, it will be easier to get to all these other details when you have the time and space to do so. This will empower you to show up fully in your life, to be a master of your realm, and to give all your priorities the time and attention they deserve. So relax first in order to work at the right speed for you to heal things in the correct way, for you to do things in a way that is the healthiest for you and for moving forward, okay? So we're going to get more into that. What is stressing us out? What are we having to organize? What are we having to get in order? Let's find that out together. And if you would like an individual reading, I am looking for that little crown gift that is up there. That is going to be a 3-card reading for you. And if you want something more, you can do the Forest Elf gift, and I can get you an Oracle card along with your reading and a little bit more cards. Let us see. The first card I'm having is a 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, Five of Pentacles followed by the Nine of Wands and then the Three of Wands. Okay, I'm going to get a clarifier for this. Ooh, and then the Nine of Cups. So we may have a hard road up until getting what we are looking for, okay? So we have the Five of Pentacles, which is like financial issues, foundational issues. We're trying to get money to come in and flow towards us, as always, right? We're trying to get that toward us, and we're having Nine of Wands energy. So it may have been a while. We may have been going through things for a little bit of a hardship era. I'm trying to work through it, and you may be a little bit burnt out. Hello, everyone who is coming in. The Virgo sign and the lavender. Oh, thank you so much, Celio. Just put your question down below, and I will do an individual reading for you. This is encouraging you to relax and to really heal that burnt out space. Sometimes with, being burnt out, we just try to like survive and get to the next day, but like that's just going to keep out you in that burnt out energy longer. We really need to sit still, like carve out that time to meditate, to think, to do what's best for us, so we're not just like dragging ourselves through. Okay, we also have the hey Lisette, we also have the Three of Wands. Okay, so you may be planning, you may be trying to get like, I'm gonna say escape route for better terms, but a way out of being burnt out. So you're aware, you know that you like this is not sustainable, and that's very, very smart to try to find a way. Like, how can I get out of the situation without just kind of making the situation fall apart? Like, really focus on that, on being your light, but also again focus on rest and relaxation, getting that burnt out energy out. If you can just give yourself like just 10 minutes, like 3 times a day, but like for 10 minutes, like a 10-minute meditation at the beginning of the day, a 10-minute meditation in the middle of the day, a 10-minute meditation at the end of the day. It can really reset you so that you can focus on the other things that you were trying to do, including this reset plan. 10 minutes can be a lot, or if like meditation which really is not your thing, for the longest time, like I could not do it at all. So I completely understand, breathing exercises. There's plenty you can look up online. Lighting a candle and just, giving yourself like vibes, if that makes sense, like, really like romanticizing. There's a lot of discord online about like romanticizing your life and your spaces, so having a candle and the lighting and everything else, like really just filling your space with things that make you feel good. It changes, it makes a difference, and it can change your whole outlook on the day, even when it's a little rough. We also have then the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card, okay? So Spirit is being really supportive right now. The message I'm seeing for the collective is from Spirit is like, I see you. I see that you're going through some stuff. I see like you're over some of the stuff you are talking about. Ooh, that is not a question that I will be, I feel comfortable answering really on here. That's a little bit personal for this space. But Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. I think you're on the right direction as far as solving things and looking forward towards a solution, even if you're feeling like things are getting a little rough. Find that space that you can relax throughout the day. Find a way to make your spaces that you're in feel comfortable. If you can't get rid of those like stressors, at least make the spaces that you're in as comfortable and relaxing as possible, and keep that momentum with whatever it is you're planning to make things more comfortable for you. And Spirit is saying you're on the right path. You will figure it out, okay? So that is that massage, okay? Get through a couple more things. Let me put this away and put this one away. Okay, so the next cards that we have for the collective, we have Jupiter, which is number 11. I am glad to hear that, Sayo. Luck is on your side. Prosperity is in the stars. Clear the way for your blessings to flow to you. So if you are feeling lucky or looking for luck, Jupiter is your planet. It's also the ruling planet of Sagittarius. I mostly know that because I am a Sagittarius, so Jupiter is my favorite planet. Pitcher plant is also here. So we're going to talk about luck and whatever the pitcher plant stands for. So we're going to look that up right now. Hello, everyone coming in. I am happy to see you this evening, and we are going to start with this. Pitcher plant, deceit and illusion. Deceit and illusion. I'm already seeing a little bit of a theme here. The carnivorous pitcher plants give off a scent that is enticing to insects. However, this is a trap. Once an insect has fallen inside the plant's chamber, it is eaten alive. Beware of temptations, for things may not be as great as they appear. I do see I do see you maybe getting out of a sticky situation or some sort of deceit through luck. Okay, so you may not see it till after the fact. You may just be like luck in the way things turn out, that you're just like, huh. And you end up not having to deal with that nonsense that was put into your path. So we're going to look a little bit more into it. So right now we're just seeing deceit and someone tempting you. It doesn't have to be like literally in that way with like temptation and sensuality. It could just be, you know, it could be a job offer where you need a job offer that you know isn't that great, but there's like one or two things that would really help you. It could be a group that you weren't really looking for anything from, but then they're like, hey, like there's this really good opportunity, and you're like, this is kind of sketch, but also it'd be really cool if it worked out. Like there's a lot of different things here, but just keep your eyes open, okay? And by the way, if you do the little heart guy, it's a little heart with a crown that's in there. Starting tomorrow, it looks like there's this competition that's going to be on people's fan groups or whatever. They're going to have a little competition there. So if you want to be part of that, if you're intrigued in any way, feel free to join that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you. I'll see you in here tomorrow. I would love to know what it looks like on the other side. I'm very curious on how this little leaderboard is going to look. Luck is on your side. Prosperity is in the stars. Clear the way for your blessings to flow to you, and you will be bathed in golden, glowing, magnetic light of all that is wondrous and good. Jupiter is a planet of wealth, generosity, happiness, and expansion. The appearance of this card is a fabulous omen. If you are asking, if you would like an individual reading, if you could gift the little crown gift, that would be great. About a challenge, you are likely to find a beautiful blessing hidden within it. You can make extra sure to catch the wave of, this good fortune in a number of ways. Clear the way for your positivity to flow to you by making sure your environment is free of clutter. When you let go of old stuff you no longer love, you open the way for new blessings to flow to you with even greater profusion. Get grounded by breathing consciously and relaxing your body. Remind yourself that you are at home in the physical world. You belong here. As such, you have every right to take up space and feel comfortable and luxurious in your skin. Dress yourself in things that make you feel rich. Be generous to others. What you send out energetically comes back to you. Don't give more than you are comfortable with, but give what you can and give with love. Even offering compliments or simple acts of kindness are powerful forms of generosity. Beautiful blessings are on their way. Yes, so this is about creating your own luck. You are creating blessings every single day without knowing it, just by being kind, courteous, and giving that energy of abundance, okay? So keep that in mind. You have a lovely energy, and you need to exercise that to bring things in that you may not have been expecting otherwise. So I like to do personal readings for individuals. We are not looking into these kind of bigger political questions, but I appreciate that you're asking. Let's go ahead. And if you appreciate this reading or would like your own, feel free to gift. Well, I get some cards for everyone right now. Okay. Where should I place my attention right now? I will let you know in just a second. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish these 3 cards since I have pulled them out, and then I will do yours. So Temperance for the group is in reverse. We are having a hard time mixing 2 things that, quite frankly, did not seem to look like they were going to mix well to begin with. Sorry, switched pages on accident. They did not look like they were going to mix well to begin with, but you were going to give it your best try, okay? But I feel like it's not that you can't make these things mix. I think it's more of it was always going to be a long road. It's like getting oil and vinegar. Is it oil and vinegar? Oil and water to mix together. It can be quite the job, and it doesn't really stay. You have to be pretty active about it. Spirit is encouraging you to have strength. You probably do have what it takes, even if it doesn't look like it, to get things to work together. It may not mix the way you are expecting to, but if you're creative, you may find a way to get things to balance each other. Just keep trying. Don't wear yourself out, but keep your mind open to different ways that you can solve the issue. And thank you so much for the likes. We also have justice. So there's something about this that deals with fairness, okay? Things being balanced, people getting the correct karma for things. It is going to come out right in the end. So keep working to that end and keep that as the goal, and more of that and less of how do we just get it along. That may actually help you align things in a way that make the most sense for you. So just keep that in mind going forward. There may be a really good way to do things. You just have to figure out what is the best for you. So I'm going, that's going to be all the tarot cards for that. Let me go ahead and get some cards for Soyo right now. What should she focus on? Ah! Oh my God, that's so cool. I wish I could like back. I am very excited for you, Helen. Congrats. I love hearing that. Well, for everyone who maybe didn't see that comment, Helen came in here and asked if she would get the job, and she did. So we are very excited for her. Arisha, if you like an individual reading, could you please gift the little crown first? And right now I am reading for Soyo. What should I focus on right now? We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse as well. Let's see. Okay, we kind of got some extra cards. I'm actually feeling these cards more. Yeah, I'm feeling these cards more than these two, and they came out together. I'm gonna do these. Okay, we have the Empress energy. Okay, we have a turning of an era, Soyo, specifically with the Empress card being the first one. Oh, thank you so much. These are so much fun. I just like that they're so interactive. The Empress. So having positive energy and having things come towards you. The Empress card is about divine feminine energy, okay? It's about bringing... Okay, I am happy to do readings for people, but please send out the gifts first, and I will answer the questions. And the type of gifts I'm looking for, the name of them are on that little bulletin there. The Empress is about having divine feminine energy. This is about not having to be proactive. It doesn't mean we don't reach out or do our part. It means that we allow our energy to bring things in and being open to receive. Oh, hey, Moose. Being open to receive, okay? So when you have a certain energy, you're not like reaching for something. You're just kind of in your own power, cool, calm, collected. You have a good aesthetic, you're confident in yourself, it can attract people, and sometimes it can really attract opportunities towards you, okay? So what we're focusing on is we've probably put in a lot of work towards something. Trust that you put in the correct amount. That doesn't mean you have to stop working towards something, but you maybe don't have to push yourself super hard if you're reaching burnout or you're feeling tired of doing the same things. You also have Six of Wands. If you have made a really big moment, if you've accomplished something that was really important, if you really worked really hard for something, enjoy it, appreciate it, accept that congratulatory moment. This is a big deal, okay? Don't just rush by it. Accept that you have done something really awesome, and congratulations, right? Do something for yourself, watch a movie, hang out with people, get a drink, just do something to celebrate the moment, okay? Really enjoy that time. And with the death card, something is ending. So I'm guessing that you're kind of like pre-celebrating something that's ending. Maybe you gave your notice at a job you weren't really interested in anymore. You got to move on to something better, or maybe there's like, I don't know, maybe there's like a trip you're looking forward to. I'm just getting, there's like some sort of conclusion that you're really happy about that hasn't happened quite yet. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's some like good news that you may like be somewhat aware of is on its way. You're allowed to be hopeful. You're allowed to be like, ooh, I have good feelings about this. Don't be too trusting of that feeling because death isn't ending, but you have a lot of positive cards before it. So it's probably the end of something you already know is ending and you've already like replaced it with something, or you're going to be very happy that like that thing's over because you have plans for what you're going to do after. Hello, 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 everyone who is coming in. I appreciate you so much. Just so you are aware, if you have not been to this channel before, I like to do collective readings for everybody. Makes sense. Makes sense. You may have something that's really exciting. Maybe you'll move to a, I mean, if you said you're thinking about moving out, you may find a really good place and be like, oh, I was gonna move, but I wasn't sure when, and then find the perfect place. You just don't know yet. Just don't know. Where did that go? If you would like an individual reading, just please gift the little crown first. So that is like the first gift for a reading. Yeah, and let me know if you want another individual one since you did the forest elf. I appreciate that. So the next reading for everybody is, well, we have Gemini and we have Dusk as our cards. So that is going to be the theme for our next collective reading, okay? So look even more deeply into someone's character. There is a layer to them that you have not fully glimpsed, which is number 37, and we have Dusk. So I'm going to go ahead and say that with 37 and Gemini, this has to do with someone revealing their character to you in a way that just seems very shocking, okay? So very polarizing. They've been one way with you for a very long time, and then suddenly it switches over to something else, okay? And with this card, what is encouraging you is to believe what you see, okay? That is them too. That is their other side, especially if the interaction you're having, the side of them that you're seeing, you're in a situation that you have not been with them before. If you have not been in a situation before, it makes sense that you haven't seen this other side of them, right? So it's less surprising because this isn't how they used to be with you, and it's more surprising that, and it's more consistent if you had been in these situations with them before, okay? So believe that this is who they truly are and take caution with that. Like, if this person, this is who they turn into in this situation, what's that about? Like, what does that mean when they are not usually around you? Have they been wearing a mask? Let's go ahead and look up Dusk number 5, or page 5, I should say. Duality, okay, on theme, cycles and the beginning. The Dusk card, along with her sister card Dawn, represents the concept of duality and the cyclical nature of day and night. Dusk is considered the time right before sunset, when darkness descends from the sky and the sun and touches the horizon. During this time, nocturnal creatures start to emerge from their sleep. Where I live, bats can be seen flying around, their dark silhouettes standing out against the blazing sky. For this card, I decided to create not me, this is how it's written in the book. I decided to create a picturesque sunset typically seen on the west coast or Hawaii, where I live and frequently visit. Watching the sunset against the ocean gives me a sense of departure as the light leaves these lands for other horizons. Okay, so we are doing new things. You may be on the edge of new job, traveling, moving, new relationship. There's a big change in your life. You're on a big start, and somebody else may not be happy about that. Okay, so let's look into it. Who may not be happy for our new start? Okay, maybe getting why that is. Let's look into these cards. And hello, everyone who is coming in. And thank you, by the way, to everyone who is sending me hearts. I appreciate you. Ooh, okay. We have a couple of cards here. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, leaving something behind. Okay, so I saw your next question right after these cards. I'll do that. These Six of Swords, leaving something behind that you really wanted to work out. Okay, so you may have already like moved on from this emotionally, but now you're moving on from the situation, and that may mean being somewhat distanced from this person. One of the Little Crown gifts, Luke, and the Little Crowns will get you a 3-card reading. And if you want more, then the Forest Elf, but the Little Crown is the start. So there may be something that originally you really wanted to work out and then it didn't, and you're willing to leave it behind. That may frustrate this person, maybe because you're leaving them behind a little bit, but also even if you're not, it may just be the fact that they're seeing you do something better. They may have a little case of the green-eyed monster, okay? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it may also be that you were, previously really tight on money. This job or the situation or just things recently have allowed you to be a little bit less frugal, okay? And they may be, it may be visible to them. They may be a little frustrated that that is the case. Maybe they aren't seeing those changes in their life, or maybe they're just a hater. It could be either or. So you were able to live a little bit more fully and they can see that, so they may not like that, which is unfortunate. With the Devil, the way that you are attached to this person, this may be someone that you know had been giving like little red flags, but they weren't enough for you to leave previous. It wasn't enough for you to cut off the situation. There was always like some sort of explanation to their behavior or reason why they could have acted that way. So you kind of just let it go. This may be the excuse that you needed to not let it go, right? Like they may be doing too much. They may be, really upsetting with however they presented themselves or how they said something. And you do not have to stick around for someone who's being nasty and rude. So yeah, if they were giving little red flags before and then suddenly there's like a big difference, like, yeah, I would not deal with that. For those of you who are commenting and leaving questions, I'd love to read for you. If you could just gift the Little Crown, I will go ahead and do that. And then with the Nine of Cups in reverse, they may have plans or had plans to get in between you and the things that are going well in your life, even if they don't actually follow through with it. I'm kind of getting the feeling that they may not actually follow through or do anything, but I think the idea may actually pass through their mind. This person doesn't really wish you well. So if you have, again, seen this like weird thing, whatever they did or said, that just made it feel like they were not happy for you, don't deal with them anymore. That would be my recommendation. Now let me go ahead and look at this question. How will I know I've met my person? Will there be a tell? Okay, let me go ahead and look at that for you. So, and hello everyone on YouTube. For the record, I am on TikTok and YouTube right now. So if you see me moving the card around, trying to get multiple people, or it just seems like I have like really bad aim with the cards, I'm actually just trying to get the card in view of everyone. Interesting. I think the person, ooh, what are these other questions down here? But you don't like any of them. That's so funny. Well, then they're probably not it, though I know people can grow on you sometimes. I was just focusing on the cards because there is an interesting story here, but I would say that if there is a tell, it will be that this person, there may be someone in their past that they keep around and they will fully walk away from them, okay? They will fully disconnect from this person. I don't think this is like a third party situation or drama or anything like that. I just think they'll be fully able to let someone go. So this is like maybe they just had a memory of this person, or maybe they just, this is like a friend that they have that's kind of just like around. Like, again, nothing inappropriate, not a third party situation, but just maybe this is like, you know, like someone who's been in their friend group a while, they dated way back. And then once they were with you, all of a sudden this person's like never in the group, never hanging out anymore. They just like, they may not have realized they were holding out hope or they were keeping that alive until they just like met you, and now they don't need this person around anymore. There was a lot of explanation without me showing the cards, so let me go ahead and show the cards. I see some of the comments in the chat. Thank you so much for wanting me to read for you. If you could gift the little crown, and then that is where my readings start at. The reason I say that is we have the Hanged Man here, and that's about hesitation. Okay, so this is about, you know, second guessing, questioning ourselves, not moving forward. So that initially gave me the energy that this person may want to move forward with you, but at first hesitates. They may have something holding them back, but they may or may not voice it. They may voice it as like, you know, they're looking around, they want to move slow, blah, 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 blah. But either way, they have that hesitant energy. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10s are usually an ending, and the 10 of Pentacles is like financial, fiscal, physical things, items that are kind of, okay. People have been saying that if you can do the like donut 3 times, just something that equals at least 90 coins, I'll do that. I know that the donut is 30, so I say the 3 of the donuts because I know that. They know the donut math for the gift. I'm not sure why some people have it and some don't, it seems like, because I keep getting that. But yeah, but thank you, Luke, for saying that. What was I saying? Yes. So at first, when I saw this card, I was like, well, it seems to be ending well. And then I have the next card I'm about to go to. So I think that once you guys actually, this future person, get together, it's going to be pretty solid from the start. It's like once that decision is made after they've been hesitating, it's going to be immediate, like you guys are connected. So it's, that part is going to be very, very obvious. There's not going to be drama and that kind of stuff. And then yeah, I have the 8 of Cups, which is one of the 2 like definitive I'm leaving cards. And so for this one, I was kind of like, but why would you after you have the 10 of Pentacles? And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's you or the relationship. It's this other person. They're going to leave that other person behind and be like, oh, why did I keep this third person in my friendship circle if like our friendship is strained because of that relationship? I'm only keep them at a distance anyway, and like I'm in a romantic relationship. So you're gonna see this person disappear. I don't even think it's gonna be a conversation because I don't think this person's going to be a problem. I think you're just, you know, gonna notice that like Amy is never invited anywhere anymore. I'm like, oh, okay. So that is the sign I think you will have. Hello, Chairman. If you or anybody else who is on here adding their questions, please, the little crown gift is, oh, thank you, Shannon. Welcome to the Exalted. I did 5 cards. Oh, yeah. So so you did the Forest Elf gift. You can do which, oh, you did. You are right. Let me go ahead and get you. You're telling me for the Oracle. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead. Oh, you have Spring. Spring is your Oracle card. And let me get you a second Oracle card, since I don't want to just pull one tarot card after giving you that tarot reading that was pretty much a full thing. And Moth. So we have springtime and moth. So the bottom part of spring, number 22, says, this is a new beginning for you. Something beautiful and hopeful is being born. Okay. And then we have moth. So let me read for moth first, because that'll probably be a little bit easier. What? Oh, thank you for the hearts, you guys. 6. There we go. Distraction, being led astray, burnout. Okay, so this, okay, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say about the signs. Moths are nocturnal insects that follow the light of the moon. However, with the abundance of artificial lighting from human civilization, moths are often led astray. Conversely, in our consumer society, we are led to believe the things that like earthly possessions and money will provide emotional fulfillment. However, like a moth drawn to a lamp, this is not the case. You may need to adjust your course and not let distractions get in the way. Examine whether things you are pursuing will actually bring fulfillment and positivity into your life. Hello over on YouTube. Is there any chances to meet us? Okay, so with the moth, being led astray. So this other person, again, I just don't feel like anything will happen with this other person, but I think this person maybe, you know how some people are just oblivious to flirting and just like, if they're not interested, then they just don't see it, you know? They're like, well, I don't know, they were just there, and you're like, so obvious. They may just kind of disconnect from this person. The other person may try to flirt or like lead them down the path. I don't think they'll see it. I don't think they'll notice it, but the other person may be putting in that energy. So if you note it from the other person, that might not be their tell, but it may be a sign from the universe, like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, but again, there'll be nothing to worry about. It'll just be like this person being ridiculous and reaching out. And then spring. I am familiar with this card, but I will go ahead and read what it says in the booklet for you once I get to that page. This is a new beginning for you. Seeds are sprouting, flowers are blooming, the ice of winter is melting, and something beautiful and hopeful is being born. As winter transforms into summer, we are blessed with springtime and the whole world comes back to life. When the god of the underworld adopted springtime goddess Persephone, her mother, the harvest goddess, made the world barren and cold. She refused to allow anything to grow. Eventually, Persephone was restored to the land of the living, but only for half the year. That half is the bright half, the expansive half. It is the growing season, and everything is green and alive. Persephone's return is famously heralded by daffodils, some of spring's earliest blooms. Oh, thank you for the rose. Similarly, you are undergoing a renewal. Something wonderful and new is being born, or something that seemed lost or beyond your reach forever is returning to you in profusion. Like Persephone, you can retain the vast inner wisdom you have gained through your time in the underworld. Entering into fresh new conditions in life or love does not mean you have to adopt a fake cheerfulness or naive trust. After all, Persephone is the goddess of spring, but also the queen of the underworld. Even while she is skipping barefoot through the soft grass, she contains multitudes and polarities. She is both youthful and ancient. Her bright blossoms dazzle, even while her loamy wisdom goes deep. Okay, so this is talking about renewal, happiness, a new love, a new direction, but still having that wisdom of the things that could go wrong, or signs things have gone wrong in the past. We have the wisdom of the dark times, but we are ourselves the spring. So again, I really feel like this connection, like itself, will be really strong from the get-go. It'll feel solid. It'll feel like this is the one. And some of those signs won't be necessarily like, I don't know, their walk or their laugh, but it will be, you'll see that without having to ask or do any drama or deal with anything, they just kind of cut connections with anyone who isn't there for like a normal platonic relationship. It's all of a sudden 3 girls just disappear. So there you go. Let's work for you. And thank you for the reminder. I'm sorry that I didn't automatically pull an oracle card for you. Okay. Oh, thank you. That's such a sweet thing to say. I appreciate that. Okay, so everyone who is in here, I know a couple people have asked questions. If you would like a question answered individually, feel free to put the little crown gift in there for 3 cards, or the forest elf like little head dress for more. While you are doing that, if you want a reading or what kind of reading you would like, I'm going to go ahead with the reading for the collective. And for people who are on YouTube, I'm not unfortunately monetized over there yet. The faster I can get monetized on there, if you would like to just subscribe, the faster I can do individual readings on either platform. So I hope you enjoy the collective reading right now. And I also have long form videos. I released one just today, just a couple of hours ago, for you to enjoy. I hope you enjoy the other stuff that is on there for now. Okay, we read Dusk and Gemini. Did I forget to put these back? Sure did. Well, we can go ahead and get a new couple of cards for you guys. And thank you everyone who is in here. It looks like a bunch of people were really into that last reading. They came in for that reading and then they dipped. That is okay. We have some other cards we can read. One being Fire. If I said, can I get your view? Oh, no, there isn't someone ahead. I finished that reading for the other person. So yes, if you send 3 donuts, I can go ahead. You'd be first in line. I could immediately read for you. I am just going to keep going with the Oracle one until the little donuts appear. But yes, you're first in line in that case. We have 27, Fire. Get fired up. Let your inner spark ignite, spread, and set your world ablaze. We are talking about passion. We are talking to moving forward with something that we really, really care about. We also have Mountain Lion. So this is going to be our theme for the next question for everybody. Hello, 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 everyone who is coming through. Let me go ahead and go to Mountain Lion. I want to read that one first. Hello, everyone who is coming through. Patience, nobility, boundaries. The mountain lion is an ultimate symbol for scrutiny. A reserved and solitary creature, the mountain lion preserves its energy and only attacks when the time is right. These noble big cats are sure of themselves, being apex predators. They have few things to worry about. Mountain lions are also very territorial, a reminder that setting boundaries in your life is very important. Hello, Angel over on YouTube. Okay, it is time to set boundaries and like not worry about putting people in their place until it is the right moment. Okay, we don't have to go to every fight we are invited to, but some people in the right moment deserve a word or two from you. Okay, so this may be a exercise in setting a boundary with someone who's trying to get into your territory, whether that be at work, may that be in a relationship, whatever is going on. You may have to tell someone that they need to step back. Okay, we're gonna read for Fire 27. Get fired up, let your inner spark ignite, spread, and set your world ablaze. So what this says, where does your passion lie? How would you like to shine your light? What do you have a burning wish to express? Your answers to these questions will help you attune it to the fire element, which will in turn support you in sparking your intuition and receiving a flash of the inner guidance you seek. There are 3 fire signs, so that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries is on fire with the impulse to take bold action and begin new things. Leo loves the limelight and being the center of attention. Leo also illuminates their hearts and compels us to follow them. Sagittarius aims for scintillating connections and adventurous inner and outer journeys. How do these fiery signs and their specialties relate to Mildred? Sorry, my cat is deciding that she wants to be part of the video too. No. Sagittarius aims for scintillating connections and adventure inner and outer journeys. How do these fiery signs and their specialties relate to your present moment, situation, or concern? What wisdom do they illuminate? Okay, what new things are we doing? What new direction do we want to explore and go in? Right now, Spirit is encouraging you to go towards it and to do that thing and do it in a big way. Also assess, have you been hiding something, denying or downplaying your own beautiful light? Have you been trying to mitigate the inferno? Have you been willfully obstructing the natural path of your desire? The fire element urges you. You want to see the cat? One second, there's one more line. Where do we go? To allow your inner fire to steadily burn. Okay, let's see. Let's get Mildred. Mildred, hello. This is she, the royal cat. Can you look at the camera? Hi. She has no idea what's going on. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, the only mountain lion near me. One can only hope. Where will I? So if we have questions, please consider gifting first, because we do gifts first here. But yes, there is something that we, thank you. I will let her know. You're getting compliments online, Mildred. What are they saying? Oh yes, there's something that you, oh, thank you. Let me know, Luke, what your question is in the chat. You may have written it already, but I'm telling you, it probably got eaten by the chat by now. So let me know. So there's boundaries with the mountain lion. Sorry, let's get back on track. With the mountain lion and fire, there may be something that you really want to get into and you've been quieting yourself. You've been putting back just a general read. Okay, general read. So last message for the collective real quick before I do this general read. For the if you are feeling as if you have to pull your energy back in order to set a boundary, setting the boundary is actually the opposite direction. You do what you're going to do and you say other people are only going to affect me to this point. So don't feel you have to pull back on something that you want to do, that you care about, if you're not hurting anybody, because other people are being sassy. Okay, let's go ahead and get these cards. We have the Sun in reverse. I love the Sun card. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, which I feel like I've only been getting the Page of Swords in reverse recently. I don't know what that is about. Everyone's like waiting around for information, I guess. Let me get a third card for you. We have the World in reverse. Let's see. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to pull out a fourth card for you. I want clarification. Ace of Swords. Okay. The first card that we have is the Sun in reverse. So the Sun card is about happiness. It is the happiness card in the deck. It cannot be negative, not even in reverse. Okay, so this is about contentness. If you have a question, please gift first. Thank you. With the little crown gift, or something equivalent if you can't see the little crown gift, and the cost is all on there already. So the Sun in reverse is about contentedness. You feel comfortable where you're at. You like where you're at. You're just kind of cruising along with life. With the Page of Swords, though, I'm seeing that Spirit sees that it's important that you know or recognizes that there is some idea or some interest that you have or have had that you're just kind of sitting on. I don't know if it's something that you have gone towards before, that you've put energy in before, and you've been holding back since. Maybe you have it and you just thought it was a good thing to do, whether that's like a business venture or someone that you've wanted to approach for any reason whatsoever. It could be for a job, it could be for a romantic interest, it could just be someone that you're interested in what they're doing and you're like, that's a cool thing, but you're afraid to ask them about it. Like there's something that you've been holding back on a little bit in some way. And then we have the World in reverse. So there's this, I'm feeling like there's a cycle that hasn't started for you. It's kind of on pause. If you were to think of like all the possibilities you have in life, like all the choices you have to make that were all in their own little sections, it's like you haven't opened this section. You haven't gone through this portal of possibilities. It's just kind of waiting for you. And the clarifier I got, because I wasn't so sure about the world in reverse, is the Ace of Swords upright. You may get a new idea again soon, or it may not be a completely new idea, but or new inspiration to do something you had wanted to do in the past. Follow it. This thing that keeps coming back into your life is something you are really interested in and can bring you a light of happiness, but you have to give it that chance to do so, okay? So get back into that thing, or start that thing for the first time, because I think it's going to really open your eyes in some way and may bring more goodness into your life than you were even expecting, okay? So keep your eyes out, keep your eye on the prize. That thing that you thought wasn't of any interest may prove to be very beneficial for you after all. Sorry, I hope you can't hear that. Someone was just very noisy, like outside my door. But thank you for that gift. If anybody else, I do see questions flying through, wants an individual reading, please gift first. Otherwise, I'm probably going to get another oracle card and start another topic. Let's see. Oh yeah, wow. I did not realize how long I have been on here. Time has just flown by. So I'm going to do another topic real quick. Probably finish this up, unless you are welcome, Luke, unless anybody asks for an individual reading. If you want to, this is your time. It's been close to an hour. Please gift first. I know you are thank you so much, curious about individual readings. Ooh, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck, you guys. Pisces 46. Find your personal style, deepen your experience of life through outward expression and your innermost self. Look at how gorgeous this card is. Is this not just the most pretty card? I love it. I love just the way it is, and the koi fish and everything else. So 46, if 46, 4, 6, or 10, or 1 are important numbers for you, that may be a sign. I was going to just tell you what it means, because honestly this card, I know its meaning because it stood out to me so much, but I'll go ahead and read it for you guys. La 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 la, once I can get to that page. I'm gonna get there. I am going to get there. Huh. That's so interesting. Both the Pisces cards are represented by, they have the pictures in here, by koi fish in here. Interesting. Find your personal style, make your uniqueness visible by tending to your appearance, decor, or artistic medium of choice. Deepen your experience of life through outward expression of your innermost self. It's possible that someone with their sun, moon, or rising is a Pisces. That may be you, that may be the person you are thinking of. People who are Pisces feel best when they can express their inner vision in the visible world. This is because they experience their life with great depth, and bring their visions into form helps them feel more seen, known, and understood. Dwelling in the realm of beauty, image, and symbol also helps them to feel at home in the world, like they can dive beyond the surface and live in their native deep. How can you embody these Pisces qualities now? Perhaps you have a lovely wardrobe, but not one that quite supports you. It's a price you've seen, supposedly you may have seen what you like in other places, but have not embodied it yourself. Go to those places where you have seen it and actually take stock, write notes, look at what these things are, where they are, and how you can acquire them so you can actually express how you want to be seen. This could also be a message about painting, drawing, sculpting, or expressing another form of visual art. What perception, perspective, or emotion within you is yearning to be expressed? How can you express it visually? There may be an artistic discipline your heart of hearts would dearly love to learn. If so, don't be dissuaded by the time or energy it will take. Art really is about the journey and not the destination. You can get into an enjoyable flow right away if you choose to honor the whole experience from beginning to end. Pisces reminds us that the visual realm need not be superficial, but can actually be the opposite, an opportunity to express what is beyond the surface, what is eternal, magical, and vast. I think that's so important, and I have brought that up a couple of times today in other readings. It's so important not to downplay our aesthetic. That is our branding. That is super, super duper important, because people subconsciously, whether they like it or not, make judgments on us. And if we don't represent ourselves well, that's when people make judgments that have nothing to do with who we actually are. Okay, so we need to match that. So if you have been not taking your personal brand seriously, you should start. Look at this card. Look at how pretty it is in this deck. It stands out to me because it was done very, very well and is so unique compared to the others. So keep that in mind. So thank you so much for being here today. I appreciated you so, so much. All of the hearts, all of the gifts, and all of the comments and time. If you would like more of this, I do go live pretty much every day here. I would love to, could you please gift the little crown gift? I'll wait a little bit so that you can gift, and I will go ahead and do a reading for you afterwards. Thank you so much. Oh, the little crown gift or something equivalent. So the price is on there as well for you. But yes, yeah, I have long form readings on YouTube as well as these lives saved over on YouTube. I do have shorts readings both here on TikTok and over on YouTube as well. If you would like to see those, I'll stay a little longer just to see if that gift comes through for the individual reading. And other than that, I enjoy this so, so much, and I will see you next time in the Empress's Court. Bye.